Look into the draft. Obviously, that's the buzz from Titans fans. Number one pick, and the debates are, I'm sure you've seen, are raging on.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, one of the quarterbacks, trading back. I think you could make a case that any of that could be the right way to go for the Titans. Do you have a sense? I mean, it's only February. We've got 2 months till the draft. Do you have a sense of where they might be leaning? And it's a two-part question. Number one, do you think they have a direction of where they may be leaning? Number two, your personal preference of what you think would be the right move.
Yeah, so no, I don't have a sense. I don't believe they do either.
Mm.
They still need to meet with Cam Ward. They haven't met with, him yet. The Senior Bowl, him not being at the Senior Bowl was it kind of it put a little bit of a wrench in the game as far as like getting that early start. Because I know at the Shrine, man, they met with Shador. It was like 10 of them in that room with Shador, and
Yeah.
he just handled it appropriately. They came out of the room like really liking him. So make of that what you want. But I think you look at this. There's so many directions. The trade back one is a good option, but again, you can only trade back for so far, right? You can't trade
Yeah.
out of the range to get the four top players in the class, right?
I
And that's the
agree.
two quarterbacks, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter. So I mean, to me, if you trade back, the Giants is probably the latest.
Yeah.
I doubt the Patriots. Mike Vrabel's not doing a deal. He's not going to greenlight a deal with the Titans. So forget about that. So that's the way I look at it. And I think if it were me, trading back to three and getting Abdul Carter, that would be ideal. But I just don't know what the Browns are going to do. So
Yeah.
I mean, just working on definite. Look, I would take Shador. I think you have to do some things to address the pass rush. You have to add some weapons. Like you have to, be aggressive a bit in free agency and even with the other draft picks also. So yeah, I mean, Shador to me is the best fit. I think he's someone that could handle the whole pressure concept and help turn the franchise around.
Well, I'm glad you said that because that segued into my next question. You've been pretty supportive of Shador. I think, a lot of fans, from what I've seen, they're all about Cam Ward. And then when it comes to Shador, there's some questions. But you've been pretty vocal that you like Shador and you like him in Tennessee. Kind of the general consensus from where I am is that Cam has a major upside, tremendous athlete, can
Yeah.
kind of has that Josh Allen, can make the crazy throws, under pressure. But Shador, in many people's minds, a better fit in Callahan's offense. I mean, do you think it's clear cut that they need to go Shador over Cam if they take a quarterback? Or, I mean, do you see how Cam could kind of fit in as well?
No, I absolutely think Cam could fit in as well. Cam could play in structure. Cam could, stay on schedule, so to speak. He has all that. I think you just get a lot of upside as far as the ability to freelance and make things happen. The only thing with Cam that I think you would have to do is get him in a mode to, okay, let's give the structure a little bit more time
Yeah.
to work out. Whereas you see a lot of times, he's like 1, 2, all right, I gotta get out of Dodge. He
Yeah.
gets out of Dodge and then he makes a play. And you absolutely want to have that. I mean, you got guys, look, Abdul Carter's gonna run like in the 4 4s. Like you need guys that could get out of that situation. Here's the thing. Shador can too.
Yeah.
He just doesn't always use it. My big thing with Shador is it's kind of like the opposite of Cam, whereas like he gives the structure too much time to work. You know what I mean? He tries to stay on schedule with his reads. You look at his helmet and you see it going, and then he'll try to give it a little more of an opportunity to get open rather than take off. He moves within the pocket really well. I think the accuracy is there. I like both of the quarterbacks. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing, and it's funny how you're not supposed to like both of them, but you can like both prospects. I
Yeah.
just think the stuff that Shador takes, a lot of it is just because, and it's just like I don't know why people hate Deion Sanders so much, but they hate Deion, and that hate seeps through. The hate for him seeps through to his son, and you got people saying, "Oh, he's not going to be a good quarterback." Okay, well, tell me why. Oh,
Yeah.
well, his dad. What's his dad have to do with what he's doing on the football field?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just interesting how any other time when you read a scouting report, the bloodlines are mentioned. Oh, his third cousin. his third cousin's sister's boyfriend was
My
a
dog
tight
agrees
end
with
for
you.
the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
He's the direct descendant of a Hall of Fame player, one of the best to ever play football, one of the best athletes to grace this planet.
Yeah.
It's nothing but an advantage to me.